more than difference, it's a non-comparative things. It's a kind of random question. What is the difference between house and a river? They are entirely different. What is the difference between a star and a monkey? It's quite uncomparable, but still people are doing sports, people are doing the same things. That's why. See, monkey looks at the star, monkey looks at a fruit. What is the fruit and a star comparison? Like that. You have to make in the head. Let's say, since many people are involved in sports, see, sports has a different intention. Sports creates target. Sports coming as a result of limited understanding expressional mode of attitude. I will analyze this. Sports is a misunderstood expression of limited mode of expressing of life. See, what is life? Life means an attempt to expand the experience. Life is nothing but expanding the experience. See, if you are climbing a mountain, it's very interesting to see. They are climbing, let's say, a very peak, maybe 10,000 feet they have climbed. They climbed 10,000 feet. They are standing and watching here. Next, one stone is there which is half a feet height more. They want to step it and again see it. Have you seen that attitude when they climb? They want to reach the peakest possible. Even half a feet, they want to climb that stone and try to look. To expand the experience. Why people want so many varieties of delicious food? They want to expand the experience of taste. People constantly, in the name of life, they are trying to expand the experience of life through senses, because their life is through senses. In the same way, sports is an attempt to expand the experience. Here, the experience is not of something else. The experience is how far I can throw. How far I can jump. How fast I can run. How strong I can fight. The reference comes to I, where I stand, to what extent I can expand. If somebody can jump here, I can jump up to there. See, in the end, I was used to make a joke in a way. Of course, I made this joke in a sports school. If somebody runs 100 meters running, now maybe world record may be around 9.83 or 9.63 seconds. If that person can run in 9.83 or 63 seconds, I can run in 14 seconds, let's say. So what? If he can run just 4 seconds earlier, what he will get? So what? So simple life. See, it's a society arrangement. He is the fastest runner on the planet. So what? He cannot run as fast as a cheetah. See, we have made a kind of societal, a kind of hypnosis. A person who runs fast, 4 seconds ahead, given a medal, and he's declared, he gets many advertisement agencies to advertise the shoes, everything, and he is awarded medals. Just some facility may come in life, that's it. But to life, what it is, it will not do anything. It will not make any difference. What makes the difference is what quality of life you have as life. See, many times how much torture their body, most of the sports persons, they suffer with lot of injuries. You have to look at their life after 40, 45, 50. They suffer a lot. They lose their life. Sports, if it is for joy, for celebration, for togetherness, for happening of love, by being there, then okay, as an entertainment, it is fine. It's a beautiful invention of humans. Sports is a very marvelous expression of humans. If your intention is that, if your intention is to explore the deepest possibility of life, that is through yoga. If you want to just test, go on never ending testing, up to where I can reach, up to where I can run, how far I can jump. And one time when I was training in Goa, I had a marathon runner. She is a world standard marathon. They run like 40, 42 kilometers. And they get a medal and all. When I met her first time, she cannot sit even 2 minutes. Body is so tight. They cannot sit. They can run for kilometers, for hours, but they cannot sit even for 2 minutes. What is the use of that life? How far you can run? And what you get by running? So much. People are like that. Today it may be 42-kilometer marathon, tomorrow it will be 52, 62, 102. They have from 50 meter to 1000 meter or 1000 kilometer also they may do one day. That's how, no? They try to expand. How many new games are added in Olympics? When there was no Olympic, it started. So that addition will be happening from the angle of the society competitiveness, target, or that angle. But it depends on what's the intention of your life. It's not a condemn anything or criticize anything. Even sports is a marvelous, as I told, an expression. But what's your intention of life? It's an understanding that sports is an attempt to expand the adventure or possibility of the self. No? It's an exploring the expression of the possibility of the self regarding the matter. Because what happens, physical forces tries to pull you back. See, if you are jumping, you have to come back to the ground. If you know that you will never come back, you will never jump. Then how far I can jump? Gravity pull. So like this, physical forces restricts you. You want to break that restriction. Sports is an attempt to break the restriction. Nothing else. Restriction put to yourself. Yoga is an attempt to break the restriction of what you have built in the not only this life. It's not the restriction of how far you can jump. It's the restriction of millions of life. Restriction of the whole creation. Is the expression of the true self, which includes all, which has an infinite possibility. That is the state of samadhi. To this state, how you can bring that infinite possibility, that is the practice of yoga. Even though we are forced to compare them due to the society conditionings, actually they are uncomparable. Sports has just a little tiny part of life expression, whereas yoga is a journey towards totality of life possibility expression.